Hi, this is Bill Brees from GED. I'd like to introduce to you the launch of our brand new Colonial Muntin Machine 2.0. This is a relaunch of our tried and true Colonial Muntin Machine, which GED came out with and that revolutionized the mutton industry around 25 years ago. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about some of the features and really highlights of this new mutton processing system. If you're not familiar with this, this is a post-notching process that takes already formed welded or unwelded seamed mutton bars and post-notches them into a cross intersection pattern. So we're taking GED's tried and true WinIG schedule technology and able to download that into the HMI and run a schedule. Or if you're going to be running a lot of same size stock mutton sizes, this machine repeats itself very easily and efficiently. So this machine will automatically position, saw, and produce up to 5 simultaneous notches at one time. Thus, this is a big improvement versus single notch technology. So we're able to multiple. It's a really good way to improve throughput. The main, I guess, feature of this machine is its ability to process, be very flexible in one-piece flow. So we have the ability to change tooling out very quickly within just a few seconds per station. We can change mutton sizes. And also it lends itself very readily to processing multiple colors or SKUs of the same mutton size. So if you have a wood grain or a two-tone of that same size, we can very easily process those bars by just going to get the new mutton stock. Just to explain to you some of the features of this machine, we've incorporated a lot of safety. I don't know if you can see this light curtain, but there is no possibility of the machine moving when the operator is in here. We'll demonstrate that in just a few minutes. All of the servo, there's a 3-axis servo system. It's very tightly positioned with the linear positioner for the sawing, the mutton notching, and then the positioning of the tooling. It's quite an innovative way of positioning the tooling. We'll show you, demonstrate that in just a moment. Like I said, we've reintroduced this Colonial Muntin Machine 2.0. It is a reissuance, as I said, of our tried and true Colonial Muntin Machine. Brand new controls, modern Ethernet I/O, very user-friendly and easy to troubleshoot and perform maintenance. Touchscreen HMI interface, tooling storage cabinet, or if you needed to store mutton clips or other supplies, gloves and such, we have an integrated cabinet, and also an optional chop saw or cut-to-length saw. So this, again, has a lot of safety features built into it. There's a 0 speed detection on the saw blade. While the machine is on, I am not permitted to open it, so it prevents access of the operator to get into the saw. A lot of nice little safety features that are put into this machine. Okay? And also, if coming further upstream, there's an optional in-feed table. So stocks can be sorted and staged ahead of time, and it's a real nice way of smoothly feeding the materials through the saw process. The saw itself is brand new to the Colonial Muntin Machine, integrated completely, seamless for control and safety between the main Colonial Muntin Machine and the saw. There are a couple of different options available within the saw. The first of which is what is installed here right now, which is what we call the lane guide option. So we have the ability to slide multiple bars in and run those up against the fence or the linear positioner stop to do the saw. And there's also an embodiment that we don't have here that incorporates more conventional clamps. In other words, you can stack up to 8 or 10 bars and clamp them and saw them all at one time, and then process them, the notches afterwards.
All right, I want to go over some of the features of this machine related to the software. First of all, the machine comes with a fully integrated Windows 10 computer that's touchscreen based. That allows us to do a couple of things. Number one, it is easily networkable, so you can load your schedules from NIG very easily at the machine automatically whenever the operator needs a new schedule. The second thing it allows us to do is to give us diagnostic capabilities, and that's on 2 levels. The first of which is for the computer itself. We can connect remotely from GED into it to do any type of troubleshooting diagnostic very easily. The second thing is with the newer generation controls that are on this machine, there's a series of built-in integrated troubleshooting tools that we can access via a web browser. The other thing it offers us as an improvement over the previous generation of this machine is there's an enhanced fault handling with this machine. So here on the main screen, if you notice, if I break the light curtain, there's an indicator that automatically comes up on the screen and tells you that there's a fault on the machine. Similarly, if I hit the e-stop button, the machine will also fault. And then it's just as simple as selecting the fault screen here, and it'll display the active faults within the system. Additionally, the computer allows us increased ability to calculate and enter in different grid configurations. The flexibility of the notching system allows us to do what we call standard spacing on the grids. It also allows us to do things such as perimeter grids or prairie grids. And data entry is rather easy. You just enter in the overall unit dimensions. So, for example, I can enter in a simple 24 by 36 width and height adjuster for double hung windows or mulled windows where you're trying to line up the grid bars based off of the width of one or the other. Real easily entered here, and the calculation is done automatically for you. Then you specify the number of bars. Simply press the Step Advanced button here, and the machine position gives the operator instructions on what to do.